Have you seen the movie The Big Short? If you haven't, it's basically about how Michael Burry predicted the 2007 housing bubble. He shorts his stocks, and this proves to be one of his best moves because he makes a ton of money out of it. While other people's investments crumbled, he gained. In the present day, he's been very vocal in the market, especially on social media platforms like Twitter. He put out a number of tweets that leave a very ominous feeling about where he thinks the market is heading. Hey, welcome to Stock Market Mate. Today we'll talk about Michael Burry's prediction for 2022 and how it's similar to 1929 in the 2000s. Before we get into it, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to help us beat the YouTube algorithm. If you're done with that, then let's get right into it. Burry is a well-known individual because of how well he predicted some notable financial crises in the market. This man is the founder of Scion Asset Management, and he's best known for betting against the housing market ahead of the 2008 crash. In a tweet from May 2022, Burry said, "After 2000, the Nasdaq had 16 bear market rallies, greater than 10%, averaging 22.7% before bottoming down 78%. After 1929, the Dow had 10 bear market rallies, greater than 10%, averaging 22.8% before bottoming down 89%. All of the rallies he mentioned happened between 2000 and 2001. Overall, the main pattern went down in 1929. Again, there are plenty of periods wherein the market rallied and increased. However, the overall trend suggests that everything is going down." Basically, Burry is saying this because he thinks it's relevant to today's time. Burry suggests that it's okay to look at the short-term patterns, but you must always look at the long-term picture of where the market is headed. With this, let's take a look at the market. The Dow Jones over the past half year has been very tumultuous. Although it went through a rough patch like the market crash, we still can see some good rallies. This is when the market went up. Based on Burry's tweet, we say that the overall pattern is similar to 1929 and 2000, which are heading down. In his latest tweets, Burry also sounded the alarm on the greatest speculative bubble of all time in all things, and he cautioned investors to buy into the hype because they're headed for the mother of all crashes. Doomsday is finally here, he hinted in a since-deleted tweet this week. The fund manager of The Big Short famed share a screenshot of an S&P 500 chart, showing the benchmark stock market index has tumbled 18% from its December peak, despite several blistering rallies this year. "And yet I keep getting asked when crash," he tweeted, poking fun at some of his followers' poor spelling and underlining his view that the market collapse is underway. Burry suggested in May that the S&P 500 could drop as low as 1,900 points, or another 53% over the next few years, based on how past crashes have played out. Moreover, he has dismissed the rebounds in stocks this year as bear market rallies or dead cat bounces, temporary reprieves along the road to inevitable disaster. The Scion Asset Management chief stance seems to be that the market boom is over, stocks are headed downward, and any rallies will prove short-lived. Jeremy Grantham, another doomsdaying investor and market historian, also shrugged off the recent upturn in stocks as a bear market rally, in the new research note titled "Entering the Super Bubble's Final Act." Like Burry, he warned of an unprecedentedly dangerous mix of hugely overpriced assets, commodity price shocks, and the Federal Reserve intent on curbing inflation by cooling the economy. Each cycle is different and unique, but every historical parallel suggests that the worst is yet to come, Grantham said. Burry is best known for his starring role in The Big Short, which chronicled his billion-dollar bet against the US housing bubble in the mid-2000s. He also bought a stake in GameStop before the video game retailer became the ultimate meme stock, and bet against Elon Musk's Tesla and Cathie Wood's ARK Invest last year. The investor set alarm bells ringing in August when he revealed that he virtually liquidated his US stock portfolio in the second quarter of this year. Scion, which owned 11 stocks worth $165 million at the end of March, only held a $3.3 million position in a single stock 3 months later. The Big Short fund manager said in a tweet that he believes the cataclysmic collapse is now in full swing, and he added it to his list of correct predictions he's made. "Crypto crash? Check," he tweeted. "Meme crash? Check. SPAC crash? Check. Inflation? Check. 2000? Check. 2008? Check. 2022? Check." The benchmark S&P 500 index has slumped by 19% this year. The tech-heavy Nasdaq has plunged by 27%, and the price of Bitcoin has tanked by more than 66% from its November peak to below $19,000. However, Burry warns that by the end of June, when asset prices hit similar levels, the crash might be only halfway over based on how past downturns have played out. "No, we have not hit bottom yet," he said in a tweet. "Watch for failure, then look for the bottom," he added. referring to companies and funds going under. Many of the most popular meme stocks have plummeted in price this year. GameStop has slid by 34%, AMC Entertainment has dropped by 69%, and Bed Bath & Beyond has retreated by 54%. It's a similar story with the leading special purpose acquisition companies. Virgin Galactic shares have fallen by 57% this year, while Lucid shares have tumbled by 64%. Burry repeatedly said the booms in meme stocks, crypto, SPACs, and other trendy assets during the pandemic wouldn't last. The Scion asset management boss highlighted the risk of inflation as early as April 2020. He also called Bitcoin a debt-fueled speculative bubble and bemoaned the zealotry and aggressive promotion surrounding meme stocks and crypto. Burry shot to fame after his billion-dollar bet against the US housing bubble in the mid-2000s was immortalized in the book and movie The Big Short. He's also known for investing in GameStop before it gained a meme stock status and taking short positions against Elon Musk's Tesla and Cathie Wood's ARK Invest last year. The Scion chief has likely escaped from some of the market fallout this year, as he sold all but one of the stocks in his fund's portfolio during the second quarter. Michael Burry might have been accurate in predicting some trends, but as smart investors, we shouldn't believe in everything that we hear. Needless to say, he has been wrong on some things. He famously hates Tesla stocks, and he predicted 4 times that this stock would fail, while Tesla Incorporated was on a record rally at the turn of the year. Burry put a damper on the hopes of those who wish to see the stock climb even higher. He took to social networking platform Twitter to say that was shorting the stock and that the electric vehicle maker was ridiculously priced, advising Musk to issue shares to finance debt. However, Tesla Incorporated continued to rally despite the bearish Burry prediction, jumping from a 526% rally at the time to over 700% in the coming months, before taking a breather in April. The stock has recorded a slump in recent weeks amid a massive sell-off in electric vehicle stocks. However, the basic business of the firm continues to deliver. In June, the firm posted vehicle delivery numbers for the second quarter, reporting 201,250 deliveries over the period, just below market estimates of around 230,000 deliveries but topping the key 200,000 milestones. A premier holding of the investor is Now Incorporated, the oil drilling firm headquartered in Texas. At the end of the first quarter of 2021, Burry owned 700,000 shares in Now Incorporated that were worth $7 million. Out of the hedge funds being tracked by Insider Monkey, New York-based investment firm Renaissance Technologies is a leading shareholder in Now Incorporated, with 5.7 million shares worth more than $58 million. Alongside Alphabet Incorporated, Facebook Incorporated, and the Kraft Heinz Company, Now Incorporated is a top holding in the Scion portfolio. Well, that's about it for today. If you found this video helpful, kindly click the like and subscribe button. Also, you might want to leave a comment below. We love hearing from you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
If you enjoyed this video, you're going to want to watch one of these 2 videos right here. Enjoy!